About a year before he died, Tennessee Williams was here in town because the local Civic Theater was doing one of his lesser-known works. It wasn't among his best, but he wanted to see that it was well done. And someone very graciously arranged a very quiet evening for about 7 or 8 of us called Playwrights and the Playwright. And all of us were people who had written a play or two, and so were thus honored to spend some time with the great man. And I had written 2 plays, one of which was actually produced. As you know, I'm a very chatty person, but on that evening, I said nothing. I just sat there, kind of stunned. My God, this is Tennessee Williams. This is Night of the Iguana. This is Streetcar Named Desire. This is Cat in a Hot Tin Roof. This is Liz. This is Ava Gardner. This is, Marlon, for God's sakes, Elia Kazan, and so on. It was quite amazing. But other people asked him questions and talked to him, mostly inane things. And the highlight of the evening for me was when one playwright said, "Do you think Marlon has wasted his talent?" And Tennessee Williams, in that marvelous Southern drawl of his, said, "Oh no, I thought Marlon was astonishing in Apocalypse. I mean, when he said the whole." That's the Apocalypse Now movie, and he was saying the horror, and so on. I've had the good fortune to work with or interview entire lists of Oscar winners and athletes and musicians and playwrights and so on. And the only other time I was ever stopped cold in my tracks for a beat was when Dizzy Gillespie, I was doing my talk show, my late night talk show from the lobby of the Four Seasons Hotel, and Dizzy Gillespie and his sax player came over, and we had some food prepared for them, and we're sitting there, chatting, and suddenly, the thing was going very well, but suddenly this thought occurred to me: my God, this is one of the seminal players in the history of jazz. And I went completely stunned, white page blank for a moment. When I listened to the tape afterwards, it was actually imperceptible. I mean, it was probably a nanosecond, but I do remember feeling absolutely gone for a second. PICKLE. There's a lot of wonderful people and a lot of very talented people, but trust me, there are only a handful who are touched by magic, by pure genius. And when we're in their midst, our job is to just shut up and listen.